Hey there, everyone. Cat Star here with your collective mid-month February 2022 reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. All right, so 3 cards out here. Actually, I was just expecting 1, but we have 3. We have spiritual teacher, children, and marriage. So let's see what the tarot would like to add for this collective mid-month reading. Ooh, lots of strong energy coming in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's get a couple more tarot cards here. Wow. Okay, well, this is quite a bit. All right. So you have spiritual teacher coming in here, and this one says your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So some of you have really been coming into or gaining a greater understanding of some of your talents or gifts, and that may include kind of teaching others, being a teacher of sorts, right? For some of you, that really may include spirituality, maybe not super religious, and or maybe so, but this spiritual aspect, maybe kind of this higher understanding, higher kind of idea of bringing through the spiritual aspect. That could be through divination, through the cards, like tarot cards, or oracle cards. It could be crystals, it could be essential oils, it could be in any way, shape, or form. But some of you are really being called to step into that kind of teacher, that teacher essence that many of us have, right? And to really bring that gift or that talent of yours to the surface to empower other people. So that is super gorgeous. And then right along with that, you also have the Queen of Pentacles, and that Queen of Pentacles is really about being self-made. This is about you tuning into your gifts, collective, and really being kind of a self-starter, self-made, and putting yourself out there, even in those moments where it may not feel comfortable. Sometimes we can get a little bit concerned about kind of being a teacher or giving kind of knowledge that we have, for fear that others will potentially be kind of taken aback or put off by that. But Spirit is indicating that you do possess that kind of life purpose, for those of you that this resonates for, and that to get that out there, you actually really have to promote yourself, be open to letting others know that you do have these insights, okay? And then you also have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So you have those 2 very strong king energies coming in here with that spiritual teacher. So that King of Pentacles is really about this overflow and this abundance. So this putting yourself out there, knowing with that Queen of Pentacles, because you two have divine counterparts here with the Queen and King of Pentacles, okay? Putting yourself out there does bring that abundance. And in certain instances, what's coming through is it also brings kind of that download energy, where there is much more to give or to offer out to potential students, or those that are looking for kind of the knowledge that you have to give, okay? And then with that King of Cups, you have that really this sensitive kind of nurturing energy, which is something that we tend to look for within a teacher, no matter what type of teacher. This sensitive and nurturing energy. We want to feel safe. We want to feel like space is being held for us, And we want to feel like it's okay to ask questions or to gain or ask for a deeper understanding. And that is energy that is coming through for the collective with that abundance, with those downloads, with this spiritual knowledge or this knowledge whatsoever in whatever form that shows up, right? Or is yours that you are ready to kind of open up and put out into the world with that Queen of Pentacles as well, okay? So that's gorgeous, gorgeous energy. So some of you are really being called to step into a teacher kind of position. Now you also have children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. So now look at that. So there's a potential that some of you are being called to kind of bring this kind of spiritual element into a place where children are involved. Now, I know, at least in my area, that we have had kind of a hard time with getting teachers and or substitute teachers. So some of you may be being called to step into those positions in your area, right? And that is, the spirit is indicating that that will be a great move for you during this time, and that you can bring a different element or a different level of conversation in that will be very beneficial for those students. So that is gorgeous energy as well. So if you've been wondering about becoming a teacher and or maybe it's a substitute teacher or a teacher of all forms with children or elementary or high school or that sort of thing, the spirit is indicating, giving you a big thumbs up that that is a viable and wonderful avenue for you. Okay, you also have the High Priestess, and that High Priestess is coming in to remind you that you do have the wisdom. So if any of you are feeling kind of this imposter syndrome going around, right, that many of us do tend to notice, Spirit is indicating you do have the wisdom, you do have the knowledge to step into this spiritual teacher role, to step into a substitute teacher or a teacher role where children are involved, right? That you do have that wisdom. So trust in yourself. Also tune into your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you. It's giving you those messages. Not only is that message coming through within this collective mid-month February reading, but it's also coming through you. For those of you that resonate with this, it is coming through you directly. Tune into that intuition with the High Priestess and kind of let it guide you into the areas that are going to resonate most with your soul, as far as teaching, as far as spirituality, as far as working in beautiful ways to help shape the landscape or the knowledge that our children are receiving. Okay, that's gorgeous. You also have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles coming in here. And that Queen of Swords, let me get these up here, right? That Queen of Swords is coming in as kind of a reminder that you have this beautiful, beautiful ambition. You are super good at communicating. So for those of you that are concerned about bringing across these spiritual ideas or this information, you are being reminded that you are a wonderful communicator, and that your communication style is one that many people can understand. Sometimes there's kind of higher level language or this idea that everything has to be this technical language, and Spirit is indicating that you are a good communicator, and that you have this communication style that many, including children, can understand and grasp and really take in and grow with and from. Okay, and then you also have that Ace of Pentacles coming in here, and that Ace of Pentacles, this is reminding you that you are achieving goals, even in those moments when you don't feel like you are. When you are, again, with this Queen of Pentacles here, when you are putting yourself out there, and when you are kind of bragging about yourself almost, that is beneficial. It is bringing about this achievement, this this goal, is bringing that goal into the forefront. And when you are open to really kind of brag about your knowings or your learnings, your experiences to other people in a sensitive way, in a way that is very, very loving, that is where you will reap that reward, okay? Now, you also have marriage coming in here. The fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. So whether this is an actual marriage between two people or it's a bond coming in potentially between teacher student in this beautiful, beautiful, loving way, this energy is coming in as this kind of commitment of sorts. So you may be making a commitment to yourself, to spirit, to higher power, to really get these spiritual learnings, these downloads that you receive out there into the world. You may also be making a commitment to a school as a substitute teacher or a teacher of sorts, a commitment as far as higher learning to become a teacher, or a commitment to some children around or young adults to really bring in a deeper understanding, a deeper knowledge in a way that really, really impacts them and empowers them to be able to not only be open to and okay with asking questions, right? Being curious, but also to gain an understanding from their own point of view and not the point of view that is kind of the narrative or what is the expected point of view, but opening up that space, opening up those different avenues where questions can be asked and they can come to their own understanding, their own kind of their own idea around the situation and not this narrative that is kind of put out there. Okay. Wow, gorgeous energy coming through here. And then you also have that Empress coming in here, and that Empress is all about really being creative, right? Creative in this whole endeavor, creative and feeling that space, that kind of fertile space, right? Of that bond or that connection or that communication, however that resonates for you, where it is that you are really allowing that space again, but also where Spirit is giving you that thumbs up once again to really open up and allow for open, honest, curious dialogue. Wow, that is really gorgeous. And then also the Knight of Pentacles coming in here, and that Knight of Pentacles is just this consistency. You see, there is just this slow and or stillness, right? And this doesn't mean that this process needs to be slow, but it's coming into a stillness, almost with that Empress, or excuse me, that High Priestess energy as well, almost about this slowing down and tuning into the intuition, the messages, the guidance that are being given, tuning into this message and trusting within yourself, within kind of the signs, the synchronicities that are coming through, that you are really in this place. You can be consistent, you can show up, you can tell other people, right? Kind of about what it is, or kind of self promote to let people know that you really are interested in these things and that you are open for a deep and meaningful conversation. Also, that knowing or putting that seed out there that you may be interested in being a teacher, substitute teacher, and however that resonates for you in whatever area. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot of beautiful information coming through, collective. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also hit the subscribe button and that bell icon, along with checking that all notifications box so you're notified every time I upload new readings. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.